Well, good morning again, everybody, and welcome back to Firewood the Furnace. You can see my daughter Taylor is here for today's video. My name is Brad, and this is your first Friday's video for the month of August. So today we've got some stuff to get done because we are going to be going away here in the next couple days. By the time you see this video, we will already be back from our trip. But we're going to be making some bundles and filling the roadside stand, the driveway stand, the firewood stand on wheels, whatever you would like to call it. And I want to showcase some of the benefits that I've found from having the stand on wheels. We'll be able to handle the wood a little bit less, and I want to answer some questions that you all have been asking about the differences between the firewood bundles and the kindling bundles. Sales on the kindling bundles have been less than desirable so far, but hopefully that's going to pick up here in the fall. So we're going to be re-splitting some wood. Taylor's going to be making the bundles. We'll tell you the benefits of the stand and try to cover all that for you today, so stick around. All right, so here's what we've got going on. We've got a little bit of wood loaded up in the yard trailer here. Some of this really dry ash that's all split up, but it does need to be re-split for bundle size. So we've got this yard trailer backed up here next to this Ramsplitter. We'll use that to re-split the wood. As the wood comes off the splitter, I'll stack it up here in the back of the yard trailer for Taylor to grab and start making her bundles with. After she's done making the bundles, I'll probably have to have her lift those out of there a little bit because her elbow is still in the recovery stages, but she's almost cleared to go. Another week or so, she'll be ready to go. But once we lift them out of the bundler, we have moved the firewood stand from over past the conveyor there where it normally lives. We've backed the stand up here where it's in close proximity to the bundler so we can load the stand as the bundles come off the machine. So you might notice there's a little bit different scene here. The camper is not here. One of the dump trailers is sitting right here where the camper normally is. That's because we are getting ready to leave on a little camping trip. And like I said earlier, by the time you see this video, we will have returned from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But for those of you who follow the channel and know that something's missing there, that is why. So I'll fire up the splitter. I'll start re-splitting some of this wood, setting it on the trailer for her. She will then make the bundles, and you can see the process. So Taylor decided she wanted to take advantage of the tent that's in the shed over there, which was a good idea. So we popped up the tent, put her in the shade. You happy in the shade? And we'll start splitting a couple rounds, make a bundle, let you see the process. Have to get the labels out of the shed. As soon as you walk in the shed on the right hand side, you're up on that shelf. Remember, just keep the point at the top in the middle. Just don't let that be lower than the sides because then you'll have a loose piece in the middle. So make sure the top is either even or higher. All right, so I'm sure you saw there in the video prior to this segment how great of a job Taylor's doing making bundles there. She's really figuring it out, how to piece the puzzle together, and doing a good job. So we've got the front side of the stand already filled up with 12 bundles. We've got 5 in this side of the stand, so 7 more to go. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about the difference between the kindling bundles and the firewood bundles, because we've gotten some comments about that saying that the splits look to be about the same size. So let me show you that now. All right, so I'll give you a little demonstration about what the campfire bundles look like. I'll just pick a random bundle here. This one's on the bottom closest to us. So here's the split sizes for the campfire bundles. I'll put my hand next to them so you can see them. Now they're not the same size as my heating wood bundles, because campfire bundles, you want them to light easy, and when you're done with the fire that evening, you want them to burn out quickly. So you don't need any overnight logs when we're talking about campfire bundles. Now the kindling, the kindling, we get those pieces based on the slivers that come off the 7-way box wedge on the Eastonmade 1222. And there's quite a good bit of them. Depending on how big the round is and the way it goes through that box wedge, you'll get those slivers that come off. So rather than just burning them for myself or throwing them in a pile in the woods or something like that, we have decided for Taylor to make some kindling bundles, and it's various sizes. You get some small slivers and you get some little chunkier slivers, but it's all good dry wood. And some bundles may have some bigger pieces, some bundles may have some really small pieces, but we try to give it a good variety when we make the bundles up and pick out a good mix of the different size slivers. But that is the way we're making the kindling bundles, so there is a substantial difference. It might not look like it, looking at it from a distance in the stand. As far as the size of the bundles go, we're using the Amish made bundler to do the kindling bundles as well. So the dimensions of the bundle are identical. But kindling sales we haven't sold one bundle, not even one. And campfire bundle sales have been slow as well, but I think that has a lot to do with the weather being so hot and humid this time of year. And then most weekends we've had a lot of afternoon thunderstorms and rain and things like that. So evening plans when you would normally have your campfire have not been conducive to those activities. But as fall approaches, I'm sure it will pick up again. Bundle sales are trickling out consistently, but ever since 4th of July, it has kind of slowed down. So Taylor just got done making another bundle, and I saw she was doing something over here while I was talking to you. Let's check out what she was doing. So she's wearing my dad's old apron, my dad's old nail apron that we use for the labels and stuff now. And I guess she must have figured out what was in the other pocket of the apron. And I saw you using it over here. What did you find out?
This.
What is it?
Moisture meter.
A moisture meter. So I saw you turn it on. I saw you check the wood. What kind of readings are you getting?
Like 19, 18.
19 and 18%, so it's all good to go, because any 20% and below, we are ready to burn. So all this looked good. All right, we got about 6 more bundles to make now and the stand will be full. She's doing a great job, everybody. All right, so I'm pulling the very last bundle out of the bundle maker. Set it right here on the back side of the firewood stand, and we now have 24 bundles. Now the reason we wanted to get it all filled up today is because, as I've mentioned earlier, we are leaving on vacation, and I wanted the stand filled to capacity for while we're gone. If the stand gets low, I do have a way to be notified of that, and we can certainly make sure that it does not run out while I'm away. But based on the sales that we've been having going on recently, I think 24 bundles will be more than enough to last in the few days that we're gone and until we get back. So now that the stand's full, we simply hook the four-wheeler up to it and pull it back over where it lives in the yard here. And that's one of the great things about having this on wheels, because in the past what I would do is I would make the bundles in the bundle machine, put the handles on them, stack them in the yard trailer, then drive the yard trailer around the shed over to where the firewood stand was sitting, then take them out of the trailer and load them in the stand. Now I just bring the stand right to the bundler and we fill it up. So we'll have to get this stand moved before we close out the video here. The four-wheeler is occupied at the moment. You can see what's going on here. Taylor is riding the four-wheeler. This is kind of like her reward for helping me out. She's going a little quick there. I told her if she wanted to take a couple laps, she could, but to take it slow because she doesn't have her helmet with her. So I'm keeping a close eye on her, and if she goes too fast, then she knows that she'll be told to park it. But she's doing okay. Once we get her back over here, we'll hook up to the firewood stand and move it back into position. All right, everybody, so that's going to wrap things up for the day. I appreciate Taylor. I appreciate your help. It's always good to have her here in the wood yard once in a while. I know in the heat of the summer, her, Brady, and Val don't really like to come over here because it's just so hot and muggy. And they like to enjoy the pool and summer break and all that good stuff. But once the weather cools down, I'm sure we'll have more of them on the channel once again. But the stand is full. Our goal is accomplished for the day. I think we'll go home and jump in the pool ourselves. What do you think? All right, so that's going to be it, everybody. I hope you all have a great week. Please like, subscribe, share these videos with your friends, and until next time, take care.